अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवम् साद्वतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायिने कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरत्विषे नमः। पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। जन्माद्यस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्थेषु भिज्ञस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्म हृदयादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरया। तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। स्वस्ति अस्तु विश्वस्य खलः प्रसीदतां ध्यायन्तु भूतानि शिवं मिथो धिया। मनश्च भद्रं भजतादधोक्षजे आवेश्यतां नो मतिरप्यहेतुकी। Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, chapter number 8, verse 53. We are reading the prayers of Devas to Lord Nrsimhadev, who appeared from the pillar of Hiranyakashipu's palace and killed him. So we read how Brahma, Shiva and Indra, the sages, forefathers, Siddharth, Vidyadharas, Nagas, Manus, Prajapatis, Gandharva, Charnas and Yakshas, one by one they recited prayers to him to please him, because he was in a very angry mood because of Hiranyakashipu's torture and blood. So all these people are very happy because they were also tortured by him, and thus they are expressing their gratitude towards the Lord. So now we have Kim Purushas. Kim Purusha Uchu. Vayam Kim Purushastam tu Mahapurusha Ishvaraha Ayam Kupurusho Nashto Dhikrita Sadhu Bhiriyada. So they are making a pun on the word Purusha. It says we are Kim Purusha, you are Mahapurusha, and he was Kupurusha. So Purusha means person, and Kim Purusha means what kind of person. So It's like you look at somebody sometimes, you don't know whether he's a man or a woman. Right? Sometimes you see some woman looking like a man or a man looking like a woman. Once one priest, he was invited in a function for the school. He was sitting on the stage and there were also parents and students who were giving some program. So priest was old-fashioned, and he said that these days people, the students, they are dressing so abnormal, you cannot figure out whether somebody is a boy or a girl. He says, yes, look at this boy. He looks like a girl. So there was this person sitting next to him. He said, well, if you don't mind, actually she's my daughter. It's not a boy. So the priest, he became a little embarrassed. He made a remark and it happens to be the parent is right sitting here. So he said, I'm sorry, I did not know that you are the father of this girl. So then he speaks, I'm sorry, I'm not the father, I'm the mother. So this is called Kim Purusha. Are you a Purusha or you're a man or you're a woman? What kind of person you are? What person are you? So this Kim Purusha, as they were standing in front of Narsimha Dev, he looked at them and he was trying to figure out they're man or woman. So he looked at them and said, what? What are you? So they said, Kim Purusha Vayam. That we are Kim Purushas and you are a Mahapurusha. You are the Supreme Person and I am Kupurusha Nashta. This is the Kupurusha. He was, what you call, a rogue. So he has been killed. Nashto Dhikrita Sadhu Bhagavata. Because everybody, all the sadhus, the saintly people, they pronounced dhik fee on him. Therefore he has been killed. So we are all very happy. So the meaning is that we are Kim Purusha means we are lowly people. We are fallen, we are humble people, and you are Mahapurusha, so you are one who is merciful on fallen people like us. And this fellow here, he is neither humble nor great, he is somewhere in between. So they call him Kupurusha. And then Vetalika Uchu, Vetalika they said, Sabhasu Satreshu Tava Malam Yasho Gitva Saparya Mahatim Labhamahe Yastam Vinashid Vrishame Sadurjano Drishtya Hataste Bhagwan Yathamaya. So he says that we were actually singing songs about your greatness. Sabhasu Satreshu Tava Amalam Yasho Gitva Saparyam Hatim Labham. Our business was that we will go in the big assemblies where there were yagyas, gyan yagyas, and we used to glorify you and we will get respect from people. Saparya means honor, respect. Saparyam mahatim labhamahe. But yastam vyanashid vrishame sadurjanam. But now this Durjana, this rascal, Hiranyakashipu, now everybody is calling him bad names. Previously when he was there, everybody was calling him Maharaj. Maharaj Adhiraj, you are the greatest, nobody is like you. All these people have sung songs in his praise. So there are two ways to get respect. One is by demanding, one is by deserving. So when you demand respect, and once you are gone, then everybody brings out their real colors. So Hiranyakashipu was not respected by these people from heart. It's because he was demanding. So they said that he has actually taken away our job. But many times people go to yajnas, they do something, they get little donation. So now we don't get it because we have to only praise him. So now by good fortune we have killed him. So he was like a disease, yatha maya. So amaya means disease. So he has been killed by you. It's like you take some good medicine which uproots the disease. So amaya is disease and Lord is called karunamaya. Karunamaya means he has the disease of karuna. He gives his blessings. So he has given his karuna to these people and removed their problem. So Vishnu says, Te tav manugyahi karmbhiranucharesu mukhya. That we are Tam asmat sampradanak sapariyam vasham swadhintam visheshena anashit nitavam. So I'm just saying that whatever honor, worship, donation, some cloth or food we were getting, he appropriated all that, we didn't get anything. So now we are happy. And then there are kinnaras, kinnara uchu. Vayamisha kinnar ganastavanuga ditijena vishtim mananukarita bhavta hare sa vrijno visadito narshinganatha vibhavaya no bhava. So he says that we are kinnar ganas, we are your servants, and this son of Diti, he was engaging us in work without giving us anything. Vishti means free labor. It's like in the past there were kings, so they will engage people. They used to build all these big palaces, forts. They just apply people, give them food and work. That's how they do it. And that they paid them some salary. So he says that this Hiranyakashipu, he also engaged us like that. Vishtim amuna anukarita. By him he just used free labor. Without cleaning, bringing wood, and it is called bamboo. There was no electricity. So Bhavta Hare Sa Vijno Shalito. So now Lord, we have killed him. He was giving trouble to us, Vijno. So now we feel relieved. Natha Vibhavaya no Bhava. So now we feel satisfied, relaxed. Because they are all standing there. Clean dress, there was no time for them to take care of them. That's why they are kinnara. What kind of human being are you? So there is no comment on this. It says Vishtim nirmulya karmanu nirantaram karita. So Vishti means just making them work without giving any salary. Vrijino dukkha. Vrijino means giving. One who gives suffering, pain to others. And finally the Vishnu Parsadas. So Vishnu, he appeared by himself, Narsimhadev. But then his associates, they also came. So where has he gone? Sometimes some big person is there and then he's in his own place, suddenly he leaves without telling anybody, and then others come to know and they search for him, find out where has he gone. So Lord Nrsimhadev suddenly appeared from the pillar. So the associates, they found out, they also reached there. So they are also giving their prayers. But their prayer is different. Adde tadanir rupamadbhutam te drishtam sharanada sarvaloka sharma soyam te vidhikarai savitra shapta stasyenam nidhanam anugrahaya vidmaha. So you see, all these people who prayed, they were all expressing their happiness because they got some benefit, material benefit by the death of Hiranyakashipu. But the Vishnu Parsadas are not. They are actually being compassionate on Hiranyakashipu because he was there. He was working with them. So they are not seeing him as Hiranyakashipu, they are seeing him as Jaya. So therefore they say that Soyam te vidhikara, that he is your servant. Vidhikara means Dasa. And Viprashapta Sedam Nidhanam Anugrahaya. He was cursed by the Vipras, the Brahmanas, the Kumaras, and you have killed him, so we consider this as a blessing. So they are all saying that killing of Nrsimhadev was blessing on them. They are saying, we are blessed, we have killed him, he was troubling us. But they are saying that you have blessed him by killing him. So therefore Lord's act is a blessing for everybody. It was blessing for Nrsimhadev and blessing for others. So Adya etad Harinara Rupam Adbhutam Te Drishtam. It says that today we have seen your this wonderful form. Na Saranada Sarvalokshar. You are the giver of shelter and it brings peace and harmony for the whole world. So Vishnu Parsadas, they are actually feeling compassionate on Hiranyakashipu. They must be feeling separation from him because he was very their dear associate. You can imagine, he was in the innermost gate, he was on the 7th gate. So he must be very intimate associate. So all these Vishnu Parsadas, they are feeling happy. Of course, it's not going back yet, but at least they are thinking that at least one birth has gone, he has to take births. Finally he will return. Soyam Hiranyakashipu te vidhi karo dasa eva viprai sankali sapta. He says we have servant only. And that's why Lord was keeping him on his lap. This was the reason. Did not throw him away. So this is the end of 8th chapter, now 9th chapter. Sri Narada Vacha, Narada is continuing to explain this history to Yudhishthira. Says evam suradaya sarve brahmarudra purassaraha nopetum shaktan manyu sanrabham sudurasadam. So he says that in this way all the devas, suras, headed by Brahma and Shiva, they were unable to come close to him. They were reciting prayers, but they were standing very far away. So in the olden times, if you go to visit a king, there was a protocol. And protocol is that you don't go very close. That is considered as disrespectful. You also don't stay too far. It is also disrespectful. So one has to know exactly where to stand. So all these people, they are praying, but they are staying far away. They are so scared of him. They don't know what he is going to do. He and he blows his mouth, and they can fly away. So nopetum ashakan manyu sarabham sura. They were not able to reach him. They did not come close to him. Why? Because manyu sarabham, he was full of anger, and the sudurasana, unapproachable. Like somebody gets angry, and better not go near to him. The father gets angry in the house, all the children hide in the corner. It's not a good time to be near him now. So imagine Nrsimhadev himself getting angry. First of all, his form itself is fearsome, and then he's in the angry mood. He was roaring like a lion. So nobody approached him. So Sri Vishnu Chakravarti, he gives the summary of this chapter. It's a very nice chapter and very wonderful prayers by Prahlad, full of teachings. Very amazing he will speak. So therefore he says, Sarva vidyas tada gantum mantikam na me harehe Prahlado brahmana adishtas tushtave sannidhim gata. So Prahlad, who is called here, he is calling him as Sarva Vidya. Means all knowing, because his prayers are so nice. So Vishnu Chakravarti calls him Sarva Vidya. So Brahma, he asked Prahlad to go near Lord Nrsimhadev and please him, satisfy him. So Prahlad goes and he recites prayers. Ramapi yatra na prabhudanyesham tatra kakatha vatsalyam murtimatkintu prahlado nubhavuvatat. He says that even Lakshmi Devi, she was unable to come near Nrsimhadev or to speak of anyone else. But Prahlad, he experienced vatsalya, most affectionate love from the Lord. So that is what is being described in this chapter. Nanu swasva dukkham avedayanto durutaeva stuvana devadaya kimiti samipam etyanupastas. So he is raising a question, and this verse is an answer to that. But why all these people are standing far away and reciting their prayers, and especially the suffering they went through? Why they don't come close to him? So then Narada answers in this one verse that because he was in a very angry mood. Manyuna sarambham avesho yastam. He was completely captivated by the angry mood. Thus no one dared to go near him. So when no one went, then Lakshmi thought, what is this? After all, he is my husband, I will go. So she was also standing with the ladies because they were also apsaras, the wives of the devas. We heard that Nagpatnis. So they were all away. Nobody. So they were saying, why are you afraid? The holy man said, no, we keep distance from him. So he said, okay, I will go. So he said, okay. So she came, and as she came near, Nrsimhadev did, and she ran away. So he was not in the mood to see him. So therefore he says, Sakshat Shri Preshita Devai Drishtvatam Mahadadbhutam Adrishta Shruta Purvatvat Sanopayaya Sankita. So finally all the devas, they went to her. He says, Mataji, please, you go near him. So she thought, wow, everybody is now looking towards me. She felt very important. So she went there, and when she saw him, he has never seen him like this. So she immediately ran away. She jumped 10 feet. And she says, is he really my husband? Or is somebody else? Does not look like him. So therefore it says, Adrishta Sruta Purvatvat. Adrishta means as if she has never seen him. Never even heard that he looks like this. So she was seeing him every day, but today it appeared that as if she has never seen him. So she became doubtful. Is he really my Lord or somebody else? So Sri Vishwanath says, Adrishta Ashruta Purvatvat. So why is it said that she has not seen or heard? So it says, Nirshinga Rupasya Purva Kalpa Drishtatvepi Nirshingasya Vakunthe Sadaiv Drishtatvepi Tadanim Adrishta Ashrutatva Priti iti Leela Shaktya Yoga. So it says, this Leela happens in every Kalpa. She has seen him like this before. She is always seeing him in Vakuntha. So why is it said that she has not seen him? So he said, because of the Leela Shakti. By the Leela Shakti of the Lord, it appeared to her as if she has not seen him. So just like Krishna is called Navayavana. He is ever youthful. So when gopis see him, they feel as if they have never seen him before. Because he is more beautiful, more wonderful. Every time they see it looks like. Therefore they avitripta drisha. They see him with unsatiated eyes. Otherwise you see somebody, you see that I want to see again. But if you see some very beautiful person for the first time, at least you spend a few minutes looking at him or her. And then after that, okay, you have seen. But Krishna is so beautiful and his beauty keeps on increasing. So it looks like Adrishta Purva, not seen before. So that is at every moment, Navnavayama. This is called fresher and fresher at every moment. So then it is said, not seen. Of course, from Buddhist philosophy, it is also true. In Buddhist philosophy, right? Sarvam Kshanikam Kshanikam. Everything is changing at every second. So, every second you are changing. So every time we see you new. Because you are not the same person. Already so many cells died, new cells came. It's only because you are similar to what you were 1 second before, we think we are seeing the same person. And it's a flow. It's like you see the river flowing. So you don't see the same river twice, but that water is gone. So like that our bodies are also changing. So we are always adrishta. Whenever we see you new, not the same person. But in case of Lord, it is different. It is His beauty, His love is always expanding. So Purnamrit, Pratipadam Purnamrit Ashwadam. Every step is more and more. Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam. So this ocean of bliss, because of His beauty, His love, it keeps on increasing. There is no boredom. Otherwise, people get bored seeing the same person again and again. So she also saw, she sees, but now she is seeing him in a different mood. And because of Lord's Leela, he appears different. So Adbhut Ras Ashwada Prapanartha. So this is called Adbhut Rasa. There are 12 rasas, one of them is Adbhut Rasa. Adbhuta means rasa of wonder. So wonder happens when you see something which you have not seen before, then you get amazed. Suddenly there is, like Arjuna is seeing Krishna's universal form. So that was Adbhuta Rasa. He was just looking. He says, wow, what is this? So you get full of wonder. So that is one type of rasa. So Lord gave the taste of Adbhuta Rasa to Lakshmiji. So see also when this Adbhuta Rasa you cannot take for a very long time. Especially this fears. Arjuna also could not take it for very long. He says, please come back. Tenaiva rupena chaturbhuja. Come back to your original form. So Prahladam prashyamasa brahma usthitamantike tata prashnayo pehi swapitre kupitam prabhu. So when this did not work, Lakshmiji could not pacify, could not actually go even near. So then Brahma was wondering what to do now. So he got an idea. He says, why not try Prahlad? Because after all he came because of him and he's not going to be angry at him. So therefore he went to Prahlad and said, my dear boy, Prasnaya, that you go. Prahlad was standing nearby. So he said, you go and try to please him because he is angry at your father. Swaputre kupitam prabhum prasamaya. Prasam. That quell his anger because he is angry at your father. So there is no comment on this. तथेति शंकै राजन महाभागवतोर्भकः उपेत्य भुवि कायेन ननाम विधृतांजलि. So when he was spoken like this by Brahma, obviously he is not going to disregard Brahma's words. After all, Brahma is also his great-great-grandfather. So slowly, that great devotee Mahabhagavata, young boy, he came close to Lord Nrsimha. And then he fell on the ground, Bhuvi Kayana Nanama Vidhritanjali, holding his palms joined like this, he fell on the ground, Sashtanga. So Lord, he was looking at him and immediately his mind changed. So he came for him. So it's like father may be very angry at the wife or somebody else, and then little boy comes and starts playing with him. So the baby does not know that he is in angry mood or anything, so then his anger disappears. So Swapadamule patitam tamarbhakam vilokya deva kripya pariplutah utthaya tachishmi aladhat karambujam kalahi vitrastadhyam kritabhayam. So immediately his mood changed, his heart became full of affection for Prahlad when he saw this little boy who was so innocent and he was lying down next to his feet. So his kripya paripurna, his heart was completely overflowing with love and compassion. So Thapya Tatshishni, he uplifted him. Can you imagine? Big Nrsimhadev lifting little Prahlad. And then he put his lotus hand. Now it has become hand, previously there were all nails. So now he puts his lotus hand on his head. And this hand is very special. So it is Kala hi vitrasta dhyam krita. This hand is that which grants fearlessness to those who are scared of the snake called death. So means by putting his hand on his head, he's telling that you have no fear from me or anything else. So this is called Abhayadan, granting fearlessness. So he was probably thinking that maybe this boy is also scared inside, because he saw everybody scared. So Lord Nrsimhadev did not want that Prahlad feels any fear from him. So therefore he puts his hand, did not speak anything, but just that gesture of putting his hand on the head made Prahlad fearless. Of course Prahlad was already fearless, but still if there was any trace or any doubt or any inhibition whether I should go near him or not, or what is he going to do, so that was removed. He was immediately happy and manifesting symptoms of love towards him. So then what did he do after that? What did he do after that? He says, Satatkara sparsha dhrita akhila shubha sapadya bhivyakta paratma darshanaha tatpada padmam hridi nirvito dadhau vishattanu klin hridashvulochanaha. So when Prahlad got the touch of the hand of the Lord, he felt immediately very blissful, and all his impurities, akhila shubha, dhota akhila shubha. So any impurities, of course he was a pure devotee, there was no impurity, but impurity in the sense of some inhibition, that was all removed. Means he immediately felt comforted and confidence in him. That yes, now I can be with him. And sapadya bhivyakta paratma darshan. So he immediately could have the full darshan of the Lord, not only just seeing his form, but able to realize him within himself. Means he got complete understanding just by his touch. It's like when Dhruva Maharaj, he was meditating and Lord Vishnu appeared, so he was unable to speak anything because he was a young boy, could not say anything. So then Lord touched his cheek with his conch. So then Dhruva Maharaj became knowledgeable and he started praying, reciting nice prayers. So those prayers are actually coming from the conch, which signifies knowledge. So it makes sound. So here also Lord is putting his hand on the hand of Prahlad, and now Prahlad, whatever he speaks, this will be like Vedas speaking. Perfect knowledge. Because he is completely realized person. Abhivyakta paratma darshan. He had the real darshan of the Lord. This Daitya Hiranyakashipu also saw him, but he was only thinking that he is some magician who has come to kill. So that is not the real darshan of the Lord. Real darshan of the Lord is when one has love. We Goswami experienced this in the Sandarbha, that simply seeing is not seeing if there is no love. That's why he said that love is the prayojana, seeing the Lord. In Priti Sandarbha he talks about it. He says otherwise the Daitya, the Asuras also saw Krishna. But he did not have any affection, any love for him. So he was not actually able to see the real Krishna. He was not, although he also was impressed by the beauty of Krishna, but still he did not see that real love personified. He was only fearing. So he says that seeing is not real seeing. So you see a person according to your bhav, according to your temperament, your mood. So when love is there, then you see the Lord, because actually He is the personification of love. That's when you see Him in His completeness, in His highest manifestation. So many people saw Krishna differently when he entered the area of Kamsa. So everybody saw according to their own mood. But real seeing is when someone Prahlad is seeing. So it's says Avyakta Dasa, Paratma Dasa, Avyakta Paratma Dasa. So then the outcome of this was that Tatpada Padmam Hrididirvito Dada. So he took the feet of the Lord in his heart. And Hrishattanu Klinna Hrida Ashtralocana. So then his body was full of ecstasy. There was tears in his eyes and his heart was throbbing with love. So he manifested the symptoms of love, and Lord trusted like this. So asur jatitvat tadiya sparshadi praptiya sambhavna lakshana asubham yat purvam asit tadhutam nirastam yasya. So some of these words are sometimes difficult to explain. It's like when it was said that Lakshmi saw Nrsimhadeva Adrishtapurva. She had never seen before. How to explain that? So here also Prahlad, he is a devotee, he is beyond any impurity of heart. He is a perfected devotee. So why it is said that all his inauspiciousness was removed by the touch of Lord's hand? Because what kind of inauspiciousness he had? He was not having any sin or any immoral behavior. He was always talking about him, chanting, meditating. We already read sometimes he will cry, sometimes dance, sometimes shout. So he explains that he was born in the Asura family, Asura Jatatvat. And therefore he was thinking that I am so low and Lord will not touch me, because I belong to the Daitya family, Asura family. So this was the Asubha. He was considering it like that. So when Lord touched him, then that was gone. So that is the meaning that all his inauspiciousness, which was there before Dhutam Nirastam, it was thrown away. Yes, sir. Tatkar Sparsha Prabhavat Abhivyaktam Purva Siddhameva Tadanim Sarvato Bhavena Vyakti Bhutam Paramatma Darshan. And about Lord also he was seeing before. So he said, although he had knowledge of the Lord before, but now he had the complete experience of him by the touch of his hand. So means he got complete realization of the Lord. Of course, there's no such thing as complete realization, because Lord is unlimited. But he understood, he experienced more about him than what he did before, or what he had experienced before. That is the meaning of Abhivyakta Paratma Darshan. And then in that mood, naturally the prayers started coming out from his mouth. So these are words which are not composed by thinking, but things which manifest. It's like those who write poetry. Then poetry manifests to them. Those who are high-class poets, it's not that they sit down, they think. It just comes to them, descends to them. So great devotees like Prahlad, it's not that they are composing, it just manifests to them. So that's why it has such beauty, such grace, and such depth of meaning, because it is not involving something else. So astashid harir ekagra manasa susamahita prema gadgadaya vacha tanyasta hridayaksham. So Prahlad is standing there, Lord put his lotus hand on his head, and then he begins to recite stotra, stuti, prayers. So Jiva Goswami makes a difference between stava and stotra. They both mean same. It says one which is composed by oneself and the one which is composed by someone else. So these are two types. So Prahlad is making his own prayer. Astashid harim ekagra manasa. So with one pointed mind, his mind is now completely fixed on the Lord. Susamahita. All his mental vrittis are in one place. There is absolutely no thought in his mind. This is the state of samadhi. This is called sampragyat samadhi. Susamahita. So, no wavering of the mind, just one pointed. Is now not aware of anybody but the Lord. So prem gadgadaya vacha tanyasta hridayaksham. His voice was faltering because of the love. So much love in his heart for the Lord that he was not able to speak in a normal manner. Tanyasta hridayaksham. So he said that his heart and his eyes, they both were fixed on him. Sometimes you look at somebody but your mind is running somewhere else. Or you think of somebody but you don't look at that person. So here his mind and his heart, they were in harmony in one place. And therefore his speech, his senses, everything were just on the Lord. So in this intense mood of love, he recites these prayers, which are very long, one of the longest prayers actually. It's about 43 slokas in one speak. Quite a lot. Usually you see 5, 6, 7, 20, 10, 12 verses. More than, I think Shruti Stuti, how many slokas? Probably it's bigger than even that. So we'll start this tomorrow. If you have any question on this. Any commentary on this last verse? So Samadhi Maha Asminneva Nyastam Hridayam Ikshanam Cha. So saying that he was in a wonderful state of Samadhi, and this is not the Samadhi with closed eyes, or thoughtless Samadhi like Patanjali, Chitta Vritti Nirodha. But it says Asmineva Nyastam Hridayam Ikshanam Cha. That only in the Lord his heart and his mind, they were completely fixed. So this is the Vaishnava Samadhi is like this. In the Advaita Samadhi, there is nothing in the mind. So read his prayers.
But that's not termed Savikalpa Samadhi?
Yes.
Savikalpa Samadhi.
Savikalpa Sabha Sampragyata Samadhi. Nirvikalpa Asampragyata.
So Nishingadev exhibited this rasa of Vatsalya. But Lakshmi's rasa, isn't it superior? Or so any rasa can eclipse another rasa even if it is of a higher status.
It does not eclipse.
Dominate over it. Otherwise, why was Lakshmi afraid?
No, because as he said that he wanted to give her the taste of Adhibhuta Rasa. Adhibhuta Rasa is a secondary rasa. So secondary rasas, they manifest on the foundation of the primary rasa. So there are 5 primary and 7 secondary. So she has her Madhurya, so Madhurya Bhav. And in that she is experiencing Adhibhuta Rasa. And one is Dasa Bhav.
But Prahlad is not experiencing this Adbhuta Rasa.
No. He is experiencing Dasa.
He is experiencing Dasya and Nishingadev experiences Vatsalya with Prahlad. Is there any other instances where a Vishnu form experience or shows Vatsalya?
Krishna is showing Vatsalya to each
I
other.
mean, besides Krishna.
Lord Ramchandra also had children.
Right.
His subjects. And Vatsalya towards Hanuman. Bhakti Vatsalya. So those who have Dasya Bhava, those who are having a relationship with father and children, then there is Vatsalya towards them.
So we have Ram, we have Krishna, and we have Vishnu.
These are the 3 primary forms.
So that's why we consider them the most important ones.
Question. Today what is going to Linda would be marriage. Linda Devi marriage. Krishna. In Vrindavan, only Radharani have married Krishna. And the other gopis nobody married. And Radharani is blessing only Vrinda Devi marriage. This is like the special position of Vrinda Devi.
Yes. That's why it is called Vrindavan.
Another gopi not possible to marriage. Only Tarakana.
Yes. He is good. Can go home whenever you feel like.
What we must in this night to offer to pray to Vasudevi and what we must some give to her.
What do you want to give?
What she will
What can you give?
I can do socks. Hot socks.
So get on rest when the baby.
But maybe she will do some flower, some rose, some love.
Dress is good.
Everybody from her. And today night not sleeping. Best not sleeping and chant
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Chant Mahamantra.
Could you explain difference of stava and stotra again?
One which is composed by oneself.
It's stava.
One which is composed by other is stotra.
This holding the vision of the Lord. That, like Arjuna could not hold much this. This depends only on the grace of the Lord. How long somebody can have the Dasa and get the platform.
Yes.
And because it's too much fearful, they cannot hold it.
Because it is so vast, so different than the mood. See, like if you see some fearsome sight, some movie, okay, you can see for some time and it's okay. But something which is fearsome is not very easy.
And when
It's like eating something like chili. You can't eat all the time.
And when this Bhima, he met Hanuman, and he was pushing him to show him this form, something like that.
He also saw it and he also got scared.